When the President of the United States is told that he has seen evidence of children beheaded, only to retract because the IDF said that there's no proof of that, that is confirmation bias. Even at your network, Christian, you know, the CNN website at the beginning of the conflict reported a headline, Israeli children found butchered in an Israeli kibbutz. And when you read through the story, it hasn't been independently verified. Now, my question to you, would you publish such a damning yet unverified claim made by a Palestinian? Why is the narrative always skewed to the Israeli side? The Western media and policymakers are quick to adopt the Israeli narrative. When Israel attacks, Palestinians die. But when Israelis die, they are murdered in cold blood. It's a massacre. Even like on October 7th, we've seen the situation described as savagery, barbaric, bloodthirsty. But we're not seeing that terminology describing the situation today, even though the atrocities are of greater magnitude. Israel commits these atrocities. It comes under the banner of self-defense. But when there's a violence by Palestinians, it is immediately called terrorism. Is the word terrorist just reserved exclusively for Muslims and Arabs? These are not two equal people in the conflict. One is an occupier and one is the occupied. One has a military, one of the mightiest in the world, and the other doesn't have military at all. Do our lives matter less? Why is it that when people are coming to represent the Palestinian issue, at the top of an interview, they have to have their humanity cross-examined? They have to present their moral credentials. You know, do you condemn? And we don't see Israeli officials being asked to condemn. I have never seen a Western official say the sentence, Palestinians have the right to defend themselves. Freedom of speech is apparently a universal value, except when you mention Palestine. When people gather in support of Israel, they're exercising their right to assembly. But when they gather for Palestine, they are deemed terrorist sympathizers or anti-Semitic.